Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Making It Big. I'm your host, A.B. Ravi. There is money at the bottom of the pyramid. The bottom of pyramid markets are brand conscious. Trust is prerequisite to crack this market. And you'll have to create small packs to penetrate the BOP market. This is what the well-known management guru C.K. Prahalad wrote in his bestseller, Fortune at the Bottom of the Pyramid in 2004. Interestingly, the hero of this week's episode seems to have applied all those mantras some 10 years before the book was written, and in the process has built a sizable business. Bajinath Choudhary, whose family was into food grain business, decided to go in for forward integration by making biscuits in 1994. This was a bold move, considering the fact that this sector had biggies like Britannia, Parle, ITC commanding over some 70% market share. But Choudhary, instead of following the herd mentality, took the C.K. Prahalad route. He gave the rural market branded quality product in a small pack of 5 rupees, and the rural folk just lapped it up. Today, Anmol Biscuit has strong presence in the eastern and northern parts of India through its 44 brands. Take a look at Anmol Biscuit's story and you'll know how to challenge the conventional wisdom and make a fortune out of it.
It is quite an achievement for a company operating in a highly competitive and brand-conscious FMCG space to build a strong brand equity in the northern and eastern parts of the country within a span of 2 decades. And the credit for that singularly goes to the 79-year-old Bajinath Choudhary, founder of Anmol Biscuits. This Kolkata-based company, which makes 120 million pieces of biscuits every day, has carved a 13% market share in the 12 states where it is sold. At the national level, where the big boys like Britannia, Parle and ITC together hold over 70% market share, Choudhary claims they have 6% share. Interestingly, unlike most Kolkata-based companies, Anmol has not roped in any film stars to endorse its products. Instead, they have adopted a 3-pronged strategy to build their brands. First, they lured distributors and retailers with a higher trade discount. Second, they invested big time in technology. And third, they adopted the sachet strategy of selling branded quality biscuits in a small pack of 5 rupees. The result? The rural market just loved the taste of Anmol biscuits. Today, Anmol is among the top 5 producers of biscuits in the country. It produces more than 44 varieties of biscuits, which include sweet, semi-sweet, sandwiched, and health biscuits. Butterbake and Dreamlight biscuits are its flagship brands. Besides biscuits, it also makes cakes, cookies and rusks. All these are produced at its factories located in Greater Noida and Ghaziabad in Uttar Pradesh, Dankuni and Chanditala in West Bengal and Hajipur in Bihar. And a strong network of 3,000 distributors and 6 lakh retailers ensure that Anmol Biscuits touches 45% of the country's population. Reiterates Sridhar Deshpande, who worked with Britannia and Godrej Pillsbury before joining Anmol Biscuits.
In 2003, if you see, it was the turnover was around almost 200 crores. From then on, now we have moved to 1250 crores. I will put 2-3 reasons on this. One is continuous technical upgradation in terms of the product and process. Innovation was on the top agenda of our company, and where Anmol has developed almost 24 varieties in the last decade, and I can say some of the varieties have created a niche or category in the market, which has given a good lead in terms of the growth and in terms of the turnover. And the third one is, I can say, putting the right people at the right place. and above all, actually deploying all the quality tools like GMP, GHP and HACCP, which is the sole requirement in the food industry at the moment to produce consistent quality of the products on a continuous basis.
Well, the management efforts are yielding results. In the last 5 years, the sales have more than doubled from 545 crore rupees in 2010-2011 to 1,219 crore rupees in 2014-2015. During the same period, the net profit has jumped 6 times from 13 crore rupees to 80 crore rupees. The future looks even more promising with Anmol Biscuits becoming a national brand by 2018. The company's fast growth is a testimony to Choudhary's smart move of filling the gap between the top-end brands and unbranded segments with the Anmol brand. To hark back in time, Bajinath was born in 1936 at Nangal Choudhary village in Haryana. After his schooling at Sharda Vidyalaya, he moved to Kharagpur, West Bengal in 1954 and joined the Umesh Chandra College. Here, his family was into the wholesale food grains business. It was while studying that he cut his teeth in the business. He was given the charge of Bhagwati Dal Mill business, which he ran successfully. This impressed his grandfather enough to hand over to him and his elder brother the Bhagwati Bhandar Masala business in 1960. The Choudhary brothers, it seems, had the Midas touch. They set up Bhagwati Rolling Mills, Bansal Brothers, Bhagwati Cold Storage, Bhagwati Oil Mills and Bansal Cement. Indeed, the Choudhary brothers had arrived. In 1984, Bajinath spotted an opportunity in the biscuit sector. He noticed that unbranded biscuits made in Hyderabad were being sold in West Bengal's small towns and villages. These unbranded biscuits, even though they were not hygienically packed, were selling like hotcakes. Bajinath's business instinct told him that if he could supply branded quality products in an affordable pack to this market, it would be a hit. Quickly putting his thoughts into action, he roped in the Agarwal family as a partner and launched Bhagwati Biscuits, and it was easily accepted. Emboldened by this success, 3 more companies were set up. They were Monarch Biscuits Private Limited, Swadhisth Biscuits Private Limited and Sona Biscuits Private Limited. In 1992, the Agarwal and Choudhary family decided to part ways. After the partition, Monarch, Swadhisth, Rico Oil Mills became a part of the Choudhary brothers' portfolio. In 1995, Bajinath launched Anmol Biscuits. You could call this intuition or you can call it foresight, for within 2 years, the Choudhary brothers parted ways. His elder brother walked away with Monarch, an established brand doing a turnover of 30 crore rupees, while Bajinath was left with the unknown Anmol Biscuits, which had a meager turnover of 10 crore rupees. They say fortune favors the brave. Though he had to start from scratch, Bajinath was unfazed because the pie was larger. The per capita consumption of biscuits in India is just 2.5 kg compared to 9 kgs in the developed countries. So he, along with his 4 sons, put their might behind Anmol Biscuits. Initially, from their one factory in West Bengal, they launched around 7 varieties of biscuits like Mari, Orange Cream, Coconutty, Glucose in a pack of 10 rupees for 200 grams. This aggressive pricing saw the brand gaining currency even though they had competition from the likes of Priya Gold, Sona, Bisc Farm and A1. In 2001, Anmol moved to Uttar Pradesh by setting up a plant in Noida. What changed the company's fortune dramatically was Bajinath's vision to invest heavily in R&D. The first turning point came in 2004 when they launched Butterbaked Biscuits in a 5 rupee pack. This was a runaway success. 4 years later, they repeated the success with the launch of Dreamlight. Today, both these brands contribute nearly 65% to the company's turnover. Having tasted success, the mood at the company's headquarters in Kolkata certainly seems upbeat. The promoters have chalked out ambitious plans. On the anvil is an IPO. The goal is to become a national brand by 2018 and achieve a turnover of 3,000 crore rupees by 2020.
IPO can help Anmol Biscuit become from a regional brand to national brand. As you know that investors are spread all over the country, and if they are investing into a company which though has a regional presence from the product perspective, but the awareness of the brand goes up pan India, and with using this awareness, company can slowly expand into other geographies where they are not currently present or not strong. It really has a rub-off effect on. So I do believe that that will also act as one of the catalysts to become a national brand.
All the three goals are indeed doable if the past is any indication. On that optimistic note, it's time for a short commercial break. When we come back, CNBC TV 18's A.B. Ravi chats with founder Bajinath Choudhary, his son Bimal Kumar Choudhary, to find out why they bet big on biscuits. Also joining us on the show is Sandeep Uppal of HSBC, giving us a banker's perspective. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. Any FMCG player's basic approach is to capture people's mind share and wallet share. In a competitive sector dominated by big brands, it is a difficult proposition for a new entrant to do that. So you need a USP. I caught up with the founder Bajinath Choudhary and his son Bimal Kumar Choudhary at the Kolkata factory to find out what gave them the confidence that Anmol Biscuits will succeed in the marketplace. This is what they have to say. Take a look. Mr. Choudhary, Bimal, Sandeep, welcome to the show. Mr. Choudhary, if I may begin by asking you, your family was into all kinds of business. They were into rolling mills, they were into oil business, they were into food grades. Yet, why did you choose to enter a competitive business like biscuit, where big players like ITC, Britannia and Parle were there?
1980-90 के दशक में ये पूर्वी भारत में ज़्यादातर बिस्कुट हैदराबाद से ही आते थे। यहाँ जो ब्रांडेड बिस्कुट थी उनके दाम काफ़ी हाई थे और उनके बनिस्बत उनका दाम काफ़ी कम, इतनी दूर से आने के बावजूद भी उनका दाम कम पड़ता था। उस वक्त हमने सोचा कि भी क्यों नहीं इसके बारे में विचार किया जाए। हमारा फूड ग्रेन का व्यवसाय था, वो तो हमारा पुश्तैनी व्यवसाय था, इसलिए हमने सोचा कि भी इसमें आसानी से हम जा सकते हैं, मार्जिन भी अच्छा है और सब मतलब हम लोग अपने समझ के अभी यहाँ पर एक तो सेमी ऑटोमेटिक बिस्कुट प्लांट नहीं थे बंगाल में, एक दो कोई थे बस। तब हमने सोचा कि सेमी भी ऑटोमेटिक बिस्कुट प्लांट लगाकर और अच्छी क्वालिटी का बना कर देकर और सस्ते में इनको माल दिया जाए तो क्यों नहीं अच्छा रहेगा, इसीलिए हम इस लाइन में आए।
Okay, let me get Bimal in. Bimal, you had two separations in your business. One was in 1992 and one was 1997. In 1997, you almost had to start from scratch. So what kind of strategy you adopted to build your business from there?
Our main strategy was to focus on rural market.
Okay, why are you saying
where
so?
the mass people used to stay.
Okay.
The main masses are in the rural area.
Okay.
And that time, other competitor, their strategy was focusing on urban market.
Okay.
And we take other route. So it was very easy. We found it very easy to enter that market, and we got the result because our strategy was to give them to rope in retailers and distributors, giving them trade incentive, and we got the result.
So if I were to ask you, what was the biggest turning point of your business?
Turning point of the company was launching of Butterbaked Biscuits in a new format by putting it into ₹5 segment.
Okay.
In the year 2004. And the other turning point was launching of a innovative biscuit called Dreamlight That is in the year 2008. Since then, we have not looked back, and you would be surprised. These two brands single-handedly contributing major portion of our top line. That I can say 800 crores.
So if I were to ask you, what is the challenge of your business?
FMCG business, the main challenge is to compete with a strong competitor already existing in the market. It was a big challenge for us to build a robust distribution network in rural areas. We always believe in quality products. However, it has always been difficult to get raw materials of consistent quality. The raw material price is very volatile. However, we dealt with it by controlling our cost of production, by increasing productivity and efficiency.
Let me get Sandeep in. Sandeep, you heard the story from the father and the son of this company. As a banker, what is the impression you get about this company?
See, one is, it is one of the ultimate forward integration story where you've gone from, say, food grain to the end product like biscuits.
Correct.
But our observation of the company is that it found the niche at the right time, which was in the 90s, which was the organized market not being very strong in the rural segment. It went in strong with this manufacturing, and one of the points Bimal didn't highlight, which is very unique to the industry, is that you have to be very strong with your logistics. The reason for that is you convert your raw material into finished product into cash in under 25 days. In most of the industries, that cycle takes 3 months. So from their perspective, manufacturing was strong, logistics was strong, retail distribution became strong. They're probably there now reaching over 500,000 retail outlets. They consolidated the eastern market, then ventured into north. So very strongly positioned from all these perspectives. And now the growth story is really about what more can they do in, say, markets like west and south, and with product expansion.
What is the strategy plan on which you have built your whole business?
At Anmol, we always believe in a holistic development. For a company to be successful, a lot of things need to come together. We believe in providing quality goods at an affordable price to our consumer. Another factor, another study that is always important to build a strong team of professionals that helps in the process of growth. And lastly, I believe the most important strategy is the company ethics, which was formed by my father to maintain a healthy relation with our business partners always.
So I believe your dream is to become a 3,000 crore company by 2020. If that is your dream, what are you going to do to achieve that dream? In terms of whether it will be organic growth, will you launch new products, will you set up new plans? What is the plan actually?
Yeah, we plan to spend on the branding to make our brand more visible to our consumers.
Okay.
Right now we have our operation in eastern and northern India.
But 12 states now?
12 states.
Okay.
And we would expand our operation to southern and western India. And we are also working on expanding, launching new product to increase our product basket. So I believe, I'm confident we would achieve 3,000 crore by 2020.
But will it be organic growth, or are you also looking at acquisition route?
It depends. We are open to both. If we'll get any opportunity, we can
So
go
you
for
could be acquiring brands also, if there's an opportunity.
Depend.
Okay. Okay, let me get Mr. Choudhary in. Somebody wants to come to you for advice to start a business. According to you, what are the ingredients for success in a business?
एक तो पहले आत्मबल अपना बढ़ाना पड़ेगा
Okay.
और आत्मबल बढ़ाकर ईमानदारी से और कड़ी मेहनत से अगर काम करेंगे वो लोगों की चॉइस या समय अनुसार मशीनों में आधुनिकता लाना ये सब करने से जरूर आदमी मतलब उसमें सफल होगा.
Okay, very well put, Mr. Choudhary. Bimal, Sandeep, thanks for being on the show. Thank you very much. Well, that was the father-son duo giving me impression that it was a cakewalk. These are the mantras Choudharys have implemented to build Anmol Biscuits. Know your market in and out. Have a good relationship with your stakeholders. Give value for money by providing quality products. Honesty, hard work, and transparency is a must. Finally, you need to be self-confident to succeed in business. Well, clearly, Jack Trout would say Anmol Biscuit's success is because of its positioning. Before I go, here's a wonderful observation by Steve Jobs. I quote him: "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition." Unquote. On that thinking note, it is time to say goodbye. See you next week with another interesting episode. Till then, keep watching CNBC TV 18.
Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.